Good morning. Welcome to Clifford's Corner, encouraging, empowering, equipping, educating, and show enough entertaining you. That's what we do. Hope that you all have enjoyed all of the shows. We are now into, I believe, our fifth show. So we want to encourage you to like the Clifford's Corner Facebook page. Also, follow us on Instagram, IG for you young folks, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today's show is brought to you by Golden D Hairline. Weaves, wigs, eyelashes, bows, bonnets, edge control, and so much more. Visit their website at goldendhairline.com. Yep. So here we are at this crossroads where we are going to start getting into topics that are that are controversial. So on the show, we talk about a lot of things that are what I want to say controversial, but some shows will not touch. We're not regulated by the FCC. So, I can pretty much do what I want to do. Why? Because it's my show. Yeah. And we already know that. That's why it's called Clifford's Corner, because it's my show. So today, we are going to talk about the topic. What's the topic? Oh, you don't know. Let me read it. Do good men still exist? Now, I want input from ladies, men. Go wake somebody up, start a watch party, because everybody, I didn't say everybody, everybody needs to hear this show. By the way, you can watch it again on YouTube live, but we do want you to subscribe to the channel. So, do good men still exist? Do they exist? That's a good question. So I would like to say that answer is yes. And I'm pretty sure, depending on who you're talking to, you will know whether or not good men exist. Good morning, Sylvia. How are you? Thanks for joining the show. Do good men still exist? If they do exist, where are they? A lot of times people get into relationships only to find out that I'm blocking my mother-in-law. Good morning. You don't want my input. You just got blocked, mother-in-law. You're welcome. Okay. I'm gonna double block her. Wait, I'm gonna unblock you. Make me a German chocolate cake, and you get unblocked. There we go. I said that live too, so everybody heard that. Do good men exist? A lot of times, and let me say this first, women, I don't want you to think I'm going in on y'all today. I'm not. It's not about that. It's not about me going in on women, going in on men. This is just a conversation starter. Sylvia Simmons says, yes, good and godly men are still available. Okay, they do. What's up, cuz? What's up, Alvin? Hey, thanks for joining the show, sir. Go back to Sylvia's comment. Yes, good men and godly men are still available. Well, then that makes me ask a question. Where are they? If you're a woman, where do you go to find a good man? I know I've heard this a lot where people say, well, I'm going to go to church to find me a good man. No, because they got some varmints in church that are, preying on the weak and the sick, weak in the mind, that is. They got people that are preying on, the church is not a place where you can say, I would like to think that the church would be a place where you can find a good man, but let me explain to you why that's not true. Because the church is like a washing machine. The church is where people go to get cleaned. So, you got dirty clothes going in with dirty clothes. If I could say, well, that's an analogy so you all can understand that, where do I go to find a good man? Is he in the workplace? Is he in Walmart? Is he in the church? Where do I go? If I was washing my car and a guy rolled up, so where do you go to find a good man? Do they still exist? And if they do, what do they look like? And that could be a number of things. Let me put my sidewall. There we go. That's some questions on that side right there. See that? Let me back my finger back. There we go. Right there. The questions are right there. Questions are right because you have to be the opposite. I'm pointing the opposite way. It's weird. Okay. So, so do good men still exist? And what does a good man look like? If ladies, if you're looking for a good man, if you're looking for a good man, if you're looking for a good man, what is it that you are exactly looking for? You know, what is it? What are the qualities that you're looking for? Are you looking for a character? You know, are you looking for him to be, you know, professional / gangster? I like to think of me like that. You know, I'm a professional, but I'm gangster, you know, as well. You know, what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for his financial status? You know, do you want to see a checklist of, hey, Nisha, what's up? Good morning. Good to see you. So what are you looking for? You know, what are the qualities? Does religion play into you looking for a good man? And now this one right here is a game changer. You know, does he have kids? Is he, wait a minute, is he married? Can he be married and still be a good man? Because a lot of women are attracted to married men. Yeah. I said it. I'm not taking that back. Yeah, a lot of women are attracted to not. What's up, man? I was in the service with this guy. What's up, Bronson? Good to see you, man. You seek where you can be found. Like-minded people think alike. That is true. So what Sylvia's saying, basically, if you're looking for garbage, you're gonna find garbage. I'm not calling anybody garbage. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. So what does a good man look like? You know, is it his appearance? You know, some people look on the exterior, and that's a dangerous thing when you're looking for someone. And wait a minute. And when we're talking about looking for good men, we're talking about long term. We're talking about, you know, somebody that's interested in, I think the young folks say somebody's interested in wifing you. Yeah, wifing you. That doesn't even sound right, but I hear it a lot. So I'm gonna say it today. You know, what's the goal? Am I looking for a long-term relationship, or am I looking for a relationship that's basically temporary? But it makes me wonder, why would I enter into a relationship that's temporary? That's basically, you basically wasting my time. And life is too short to waste time. And a lot of times people go into relationships, women go into relationships with a guy that had the veil pulled over their eyes. That means, you know, he was cool, he was sweet, he opened the door for you. Oh, that joke about flowers for you, everything, called you, text you, told you how beautiful you were. And then he put as Beyonce say, he put a ring on it, and that varmint changed into a nightmare. Wow. How did that happen? I find it hard to believe that people get married and not know the person that they married was really that person. I mean, it can happen. You can be fooled all the time. You know, there are instances where you've heard people say it all the time, where I didn't know he was going to be like that. I didn't know he was going to be like that. That's why it's always good, ladies, to invest time. If it's a long-term relationship, invest time in that guy. Invest time. Mm-hmm. Nisha, are you humming in B flat? I don't know if that's B flat or not, but anyway. Good morning, Janaea. Janaea, what's up on the tea cakes? Yeah, I'm putting you out there. So back to my sidebar. Let me point again. See, that's weird. I like doing that. What exactly are you looking for? Are you looking for appearance? How does he look? You know, is he nice looking? Or does that matter? Would you rather have a nice looking guy that treats you like crap, or would you have a guy that's not so nice looking, that's that treats you well? Ivan, what's up? Good to see you, Ivan. Good morning. What would you prefer? A guy that's nice looking, or a guy that treats you well? You know, and is there both? You know, can that be one person? Can that be the same person? You know, that treats you well? Does his financial status matter? As soon as possible, Janae, I'm going to be over at the church today, DJing from Twitter. Wait, Janae says, when do I want the TKs? Now, don't nobody else be hitting up Janae for TKs. Go through me first, because I'm going to set a price, and then Janae going to give them to me for free, and I'm going to win. Janae, I'm going to be at the church from 12 to 2 DJing. So you don't have to make them today. I'll holler at you. Hey, I like to have fun. There's nothing. Life is too short to take it serious. So does his financial status. If I had a daughter and she came to talk to me about, looking for somebody, I don't want her, with a guy that's not gainfully employed. And wait a minute, wait. I'm gonna say this right here, ladies. If that dude don't have a job, not looking for no job, you need to run, excuse me, like hell. Yeah, let me lean in close again. You need to get away, because that finna, y'all know finna, right? I'm finna go look for a job. I'm finna go put in an application. I'm finna go over here and look. No, you need to find somebody that's gainfully employed, or where you can see where they are going with their life. Don't get in a relationship with a guy that don't want to work. Sure, don't get in with a guy that he's seeing you off in the morning. He's seeing you off in the morning to work, and wait a minute, he dropping you off in your. That's straight crazy. Why would you do that? Leave the car for him so he can tell you that he's going to look for a job, but he riding around with his homeboys and they getting high. They smoking weed in the car. He don't have money to pay on the bills, but somehow he get money to go buy him a Nick. Hey, you put up with that. Don't be mad at me. So, you need make sure you get a guy that has a job, that's looking for a job. Ladies, don't let that dude lay up on you and not work. Period. And if he's working and you get married, he all of a sudden he don't look for a job. You need to put a timeline on that joker. What do you mean by that? I'm glad you asked. You need to say, look, man, you don't have a job by XYZ. You out the door. But in defense of these bums that don't want to work, I call them bums. I'm not taking it back. Some ladies like a guy that don't want to work. Why? Because that means you control everything. He got to come ask you for money. It's your car. It's your apartment, your house. You want to be able to control him. So you like that, so you put up with this guy landing because he got to come ask you for stuff. That's straight crazy. Again, that's double crazy. I'm glad I don't have daughters, but I'm teaching my sons to be responsible. Be responsible in the household. That means you got to get out and you got to be the breadwinner. Because in today's society, it used to be, when my dad came up, where the man worked and the woman, was a housemaker or whatever you wanted. She took care of the house. But now it takes two incomes. Shake your head. Yes, it does. So don't get that guy that don't want to work. What's his financial status? Then do good guys exist related to religion? Now, I'm not saying the dude got to be in church 52 Sundays out of the year. Nisha, I think you're telling one of my stories. Thank you for your comment, Nisha. Yeah. So does religion play into it? Does he go to church? Does he believe in God? I mean, if you all don't believe the same thing, I said it last week. I think I read somewhere where it calls you unequally yoked. So you got to determine. You need to, ladies, if you looking for a good man and you're asking the question, do good men still exist? Then here's what you need to do. You need to make, I used this word last week, I'm gonna use it again. You need to make you a spreadsheet, and you need to start having some, create some charts, create some lines, and you fill them in. What exactly am I looking for? His appearance, financial status, religion. Does he have children? Am I gonna have to deal with the mother of the children? And sometimes that in itself is an issue. Dealing with the mother of the child can be an issue, because what happens is 7 times out of 10, the mother of the child does not want him finding somebody else. And wait a minute. Let me back up. Ladies, when you're on social media blasting the dude that's not any good, stop doing that. Let me tell you why. Because we haven't heard his side of the story. You putting it out there like he's a bad dude, but then if I was to be able to hire somebody to investigate and find out who he is, and only to find out that you trifling, that's why he left you, because you straight trifling. But you're not putting that out there. You just putting it out there that he was the bad guy. Ladies, stop doing that. And wait a minute, let me add this into this. This is free. Ladies of color, please. If you look on social media, other ladies that not of color, they do not bash men. My sister, stop bashing men on social media. Stop it. We are our own worst enemy. That's what I call black on black crime. That's free. Write that down right there. Yeah, you can use that later. That would make you not want to deal with a man. You sure right, Janelle. Nobody wants to deal with a guy that don't want to work. Okay. Now, number two, I got bullet points off the side just in case you be paying attention. Are you evaluating the man or are you actively looking? That's two different things. I would suggest some type of evaluation process. Evaluating meaning you don't. I don't either. And Diane, I'm neutral. I'm neutral during the show. And good morning from Corpus Christi, Texas. Are you evaluating him? You know, some women, not women bashing. I said that from the beginning. Some women, I don't want to use the word. Well, you set the standard real high, and you should. But you setting the standard high, but your standard is low. If the guy was evaluating you, you know, you got this big idea of what he thinks what do you think he should be, but you got all these underlying issues in your life. You got all these underlying problems. You're a back talker. You don't respect men. You don't, you know, that's a problem, and that's a big problem with relationships. It's respect is a two-way street. Now, let me tell you something about relationships. Women, don't wait for your man to treat you like a queen, and then you decide to treat him like a king. There is no, let me see how you treat me first. And then because sisters, that's what y'all do. You can get mad at me. You can log off. I'm watching the numbers. I want the numbers to go up when I said that. Stop waiting to see, let me see how he treats me first. Then I'll treat, why can't it be a mutual thing? That's what I thought you said. Are you evaluating or are you actively looking? And what does actively looking mean? Does that mean I go out every, you know, you headstrong into finding a man? You know, sometimes it might be a good time at this point in your life, wherever you are, to be by yourself. That's okay. You know, that's okay, because you need to be back to the washing machine when I say finding men in church. You need to be getting yourself right, working on issues. You know, my big issue with me is patience. I have zero patience. If I go to a restaurant and it's a long line in that joker, man, we're gonna have to find someplace else. We're gonna order out, you know, but I've gotten to the point where it's not about me. We're gonna stand in this line. I'm gonna pay you this $100. You're gonna fill me up with breadsticks, and I'm gonna leave out of there with packing the plate out because it took you so long to bring it to me. I got food on bread and water, and we're back. Okay, so are you actively looking for a man? And here's a question: because you're questioning, do good men still exist? Has that made you apprehensive about actually looking, because you've already made up in your mind all the good men are married? I would tell you that's not true. All of the good men are not married. Finding good men is like eating fish that got bones in it. You take a bite, it got bones in it, you spit the bones out, turn the fish over, and bite on another side. That's game, right? That's free game. Yeah, right there. That's what you do. You just it's like shopping. You know, you take something off the shelf, you pick it up off the shelf, you look at it, and you say, no, this one isn't for me. The price might not be right. It might be, it might have a scratch on it or something like that. You put it back. Somebody's gonna come along that same aisle, that same shelf, and pick up that same cup that was broke. My wife want to get blocked. I'm not even clicking. I'm not clicking on that comment. No patience, Janelle. So you have to ask yourself, you know, am I evaluating? Is it worth my time? You know, is it worth my time to try to, you know, be in a relationship trying to find out if this dude is a good dude? Usually within 30 days, back to your spreadsheet, you should be able to tell, you know, because you seasoned. You should be able to tell whether or not this guy is a good guy, and you should be able to tell what his intentions are. Number one, on the spreadsheet to the side over there. Let me see. Right there. See that right there? Yeah. What exactly are you looking for? Excuse me. Are you evaluating them? That could work good and bad. And are you actively looking? Look at number 3. Wow. What type of bait are you using? We going on a fishing expedition. Now, I read somewhere that if you want the fish to bite, you got to bait the hook. Now, I gotta be real with you. I'm keeping 100. Now, ladies, I have to say this, and don't be offended. Some of the bait that you're using is bottom feeder bait. I'll give you a chance to digest that. Okay. Alvin Word says this: chemistry is everything. Correct. So you have to use the right bait. You using bottom feeder bait. That means the fish that are on the bottom in the mud. But you want the fish. You're trying to catch a fish that's that's closer to the top. Does that make sense? That does not mean you have to. If you're going after someone that is planning to be that's looking to wife you or whatever, you can't use bait. You can't try to draw him in with something that you would use with a dude that you met at the club. How y'all giving the wrong phone number? Y'all be having these suckers in here buying y'all drinks in these clubs and stuff, and you have no intentions of giving him your number, and that dude is a fool for spending his money. Why do people still do that? I mean, that's straight crazy. I guess it is because I never had to do that. So I don't know what they're doing now because I don't do clubs. But if you're looking for a good man, are you making yourself attractive to him or to a potential candidate? No man wants a woman when he first sees her that looks like she's going somewhere to cut grass somewhere. She got on a duster. She got on the duster. She's somewhere, looking like a dude. And that's not. I don't want anybody to be offended. That's another show that's gonna really make people angry. But if you're looking for a man, you got to look like a woman. Let me say that again. If you're looking for a man, if you're looking for a man, you have to look like a woman. Now there are different types of Janelle says she buys her own drinks. Yeah, there you go, Janelle. Good. You have to be attractive, and I'm not saying that has nothing to do with your shape, size, whatever you want to call it. You have to make yourself look good first on the inside. And I guarantee you, the glow will make you feel good for the outside. But if you're looking for a man, you need to be attractive, because wherever you're going to look for a man, I guarantee you there's some competition in there. And the competition is unknowingly, they don't even know their competition. Does that make sense? They don't even know that they're competition. They don't even know that. Let me go back real quick. Make sure I plug in my show sponsor. Don't forget the show today is sponsored to you by Golden D Hairline, wigs, weaves, eyelashes, bows, bonnets, edge control. And ladies, you all need that and so much more. Visit the website at goldendhairline.com. There we go. So you have to ask yourself, what kind of bait am I using to attract a man to me? What am I doing? How am I making myself attractive to him? Okay. Number 4. Are you too good for him? And do you automatically think, wait a minute, when I meet this dude, I'm too good for him? In some instances, you are. Poor dog won't wag his own tail. In some instances, you are too good for that guy. You too good for a dude that don't want to work. You too good for a dude that's still living at his mama's house and you going by scooping him up and you doing everything. You too good for that. Ladies, don't drop your standards to be in a relationship. Don't do it. It's dangerous and it wastes time. And then you get caught in your feelings and you knew this, you knew this dude was a bum. You knew he wasn't any good. And then it doesn't work out. Are you too good for him? When you're looking for a man, do good men still exist? Am I too good for him? Or number 5, is he too good for you? Now I know what you're saying. Ain't nobody's too good for me. You wrong with that. You definitely wrong. So because it's a two-way street. There's some dudes out here that they too good. These guys, these chumps, that's letting these women lay up on them and not do anything, and all of this, and they thinking that a good dude is a guy, he pays all my bills. What kind of fool, if we not married, pays your bills? What they say is a sucker born every minute. I'm not paying nobody's bills if we not married, and it doesn't make him a good man because those are what, your bills. Those not my bills. Those are your bills. Now, that's why the word, I read it, says when you get married, the two become one. Then they become our bills uh, to some to some degree. But when you looking for a good man, you need to start factoring in all of these things: finances, religion, um, All right, there we go. So if you can hear me, um, I'm back live. I had to switch up. I'm back on my phone. The devil is a liar. So he tried to stop it, but I had something else that I did to get in on the stream. So it's internet based. So that's sometimes that happens. Um, so thank you, seven that are still here. Oh wait, let me see. I can go back live here again. Let me see. Get back in here. Wait just a minute because I'm going to cut this off if I go live here. Um, So it's letting me back in. Hold on just a minute. So I just want to, it works better when you do it on a laptop. But thank you all for supporting, for staying with us. Um, we are talking about, do good men still exist? And of course, they do. You just have to find the right one. You have to be able to, to kind of, sort through the mess, sort through the junk to find a good man. Um, So that's always a factor in finding somebody because there's so many things that could go wrong. So if you're afraid to find a man, then don't look. Wait it out until you feel it's right. Don't let your friends pressure you into finding a good man. Don't let them pressure you into finding somebody that's the Wi-Fi being unstable. I'm not endorsing Comcast, by the way. And don't forget the show is brought to you by Golden D Hairline, wigs, weaves, eyelashes, bonnets, bows, and so much more. Edge Control, ladies. If you're trying to find a good man and want to know if he still exists, yeah, but you got to get those edges straight. Visit their website at goldendhairline.com. Um, so let me close the show out with this. Do good men still exist? Of course they do. Set yourself up and try to find you the right person. Unfortunately, ladies, I'm spoken for. You're welcome. Uh, to my bullet points, what exactly are you looking for? Are you evaluating them? Are you actively looking? Um, what type of bait are you using? That's super important. Are you too good for him? You need to ask that. Is he too good for me? And then what are the other circumstances that could get in the way? Don't forget, next week, I'm going to let you all in on the secret. Next week, we're going to be doing a $25 gift card giveaway during the show. You got to be listening during the show. I'm going to give you a keyword. I'm going to drop it throughout the show. And then at the end, we'll do it by a text feature where you just text in the word. But in order for you to be a part of that, you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You have to like us on Facebook, and you have to follow us on Instagram. So to qualify for the $25 gift card, once again, you have to like the Clifford's Corner Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and then subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we will catch you again next week. Thank you.